purpose we can, right? We're working with Cleveland Clinic right now on building a general purpose medical database that we think could enable Watson to pass the medical licensing exam. Right.
What form do you get that information?
It's text. It's text. Right. It's books. Yes. Combination of scanning, stuff that's already digital. Almost everything that's published now is digitized. Right. But it just gets fed into the system. It's just like reading. Right. It's just like a doctor reading this. But this becomes important. Just hold on a second on the I'm going to go into depth on medical because that's the first one we've really dove into, and we think has the most interesting implications. One of the key things about Watson, how many people have used Google? Right? When you use Google, what do you have to do? You're asking it to look for something, right? You have to know already what you're looking for, right? With Watson, what we're trying to do is get computers to be able to discover things that we don't know to ask for yet, right? That's the difference. So that's what this idea of moving from search, where you know what you're searching for, to looking for patterns of things you don't yet know exist.
For example.
Okay, so I'm actually, if you hold it for a minute, I'm going to go through a medical example where you can see it in action, okay? And then last, we never, ever want Watson to decide anything, right? We're not trying to create Skynet or any of the things that are in the movies. What we're trying to do is figure out how to synthesize massive amounts of information and make it useful for people that don't have the time to read the massive amounts of information that are being generated. And as the amount of information that's being generated is growing exponentially, this becomes an important problem to solve. So the programs that we build for Watson, you don't really build programs. What we're building are things we call advisors, right? So they're reference, it's like having a doctor walking along with his iPad, and his iPad has access to someone that reads every medical journal that comes out, right? And has been through every college course in medicine ever delivered, right? So the doctor can just ask questions, right? If you really talk to a lot of doctors, what they really look for is a colleague. When they don't know something, they look for a colleague that might know something about that particular subject, right? What we're trying to do is create another piece of information in that puzzle to help doctors come to diagnosis faster, right? So this is the language thing. So why is it hard for computers to understand us? The question in this case was, Welch ran this. That's it. That's the only